Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, the United States against SãO Paulo. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
He's done well to tidy up the situation. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Fired in from distance. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Gets it back, plays it long. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
And out to safety. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's played him through, dashing forward at pace. A chance! And he's on his way! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's going after it.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
Plays it out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Out to the left it goes. Spoon forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cameron pumps it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Passes it through. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Aimed long and direct. Tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. That's not the cross he had in mind. Now the pass. Away from immediate danger. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Knocks it towards the front. Now here's the through ball. Oh, he's not going to get that. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Decent ball.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
He's through the middle. Surely he scores! Looking to force his way through. Has a swing at it! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
SãO Paulo get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Cameron. Charges in. Looks like a good ball through. SãO Paulo are leading with half-time drawing close. Tries to cut back. Now the pass. Tries a through ball. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tried to play it through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Plays it out to the wing. Shot at goal! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
He was in such a great position in front of goal and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
SãO Paulo are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Passes it through. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the
Spreads
defence.
it wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Who's going to make this theirs? They've managed to get it away. Spoon forward. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hit long and direct. The United States are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Goes long. Now here's the through ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. Swung over. Keeper sees it all the way. Looks like a good ball through. Tries It's a long pass towards the front. Needed a better pass there.
The United States have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Aimed long and direct. Maicon was not to be moved. Ball swung in.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Good clearance and very necessary. Tries lifting it over, cuts it out, chipped through. This is promising. It's a good-looking cross. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to slip it through. Cameron pumps it upfield. The United States get it back again. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Spoon forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to locate someone up front. So, Jim, what do you think?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's off on a marauding run. It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Crosses it in low. And through to the goalkeeper. Aimed long and direct. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, good interception. Cameron tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long forward pass. Tries to switch the play. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
It's a loose ball. Defence has got rid of that. He's through, it's one-on-one. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. A great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Hits one! This could fall anywhere. Could fall kindly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Shoots! It's come loose. SÄO Paulo have a free kick. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gets his head to it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a...
The final whistle. SÃO Paulo